Well, guys, I know you missed us.
Welcome back to the podcast.
We're back. We're live.
We're doing it live.
Doing it live, baby.
If by live means pre-recorded inside a Nick's thing.
Probably should turn that fan off.
Probably.
Did you even check the lighting?
I did check the lighting. I thought it was fine. We were in a hurry. I have to make split-second decisions. Do you want to turn that on? Okay, turn that light on, honestly, if you want. It does nothing to help us.
Oh, I thought the fan would have been loud.
The fan's not as loud as you think it is.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right.
You
Turn it back on.
Well, now you got to get back up to turn it on.
Well. We're back. We broke up the band for a week or two.
First of all, you John Lennon this Beatles team.
I went solo, guys.
You found your Yoko and you left me.
Some could say you can call me Nintendo. Because I'm out the game, boy.
Yes, ladies, I know you're attracted to all that raw sex appeal.
Okay, you can see my nipple through this little hole.
Oh shit, we're gonna blur that for the Patreon, which we don't have yet. Because why would anybody do sign
You know, it's just hard, Oscar. I'm out of the game. They used to call me the OJ of the dating game.
Nobody called you that.
Because, you know, he led.
For the record, nobody calls him that.
He led in rushing yards for a while. He was the best in the game. He also killed it.
All right, so we're back and we're already on OJ.
OJ? My boy. Oh, shit.
Legally, we have to say, I definitely do think he did it.
We're back. We're better.
We're not better. If anything, we're worse.
I'm no longer single.
He's not, and that should explain everything to why we didn't record.
Yeah. I'm whipped.
Play it in post again, future Oscar.
But I don't know, man. I just, it's working so far.
Hey, that's good, and I'm glad you're happy.
Even when we argue, it's weird.
Well, let's not bring your relationship. It's pretty new to be bringing it into the pod.
Fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
Lay it down. Ruin a relationship.
You gotta break something down to build it up,
You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
That's true. I've made an omelet. But yeah, guys, we took a hiatus for Halloween.
Yeah, that's why we took a hiatus.
Yeah.
If we try to do this, we really should be more consistent.
Yeah. Well, anyway, since I'm out of the game, Oscar, I had to sit back and really think, right? I was like, my Tinder run wasn't great.
How so, Nick?
I was getting matches.
You're clinically handsome. Look at you.
Yeah, I was getting the matches, right?
You were getting a shit ton. I just want the public to know you're getting way more matches than I thought you would.
But every girl I ran into, right? It wasn't even like we were talking to talk. It was more like they were talking to me to fix their problems.
You were very therapeutic, yeah.
They would be like, my baby daddy's doing this. And I'm like, tell me more.
My baby daddy, he just doesn't get it, and you're like, yeah.
I was like, I understand. It seems like he has some deep insecurities that he's taking out on you.
You call that a negative. I think it's positive that you're a great listener, Nick.
You're telling me, man.
I am telling you. I just said it. What the fuck is this?
But yeah, no. Now I'm in a happy relationship, and I don't have to go be a Tinder therapist anymore.
Why don't you have to be a therapist for your girlfriend?
No.
Oh, so your listening stops when you get over it?
Yeah, you just stop.
You heard it here, folks. Nick's a horrible person. Get him in the comments.
Once you get in them jeans, stop listening. Thought I had a rhyme, didn't you?
Definitely did think you had the rhyme.
I did
it. So you set up a rhyme that you didn't have?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Nick?
I'm not a rapper.
God, we're great hosts. Setting up rhymes with no punchline.
I'm telling you, dude. Also, last week, I was in school, right?
Yeah.
I challenged myself.
Don't do that.
I said, could I write a hard ass rap song?
You can't.
Well, you're right.
Continue.
Because one bar I came up with was, I was trying to figure out what you call a gun, right?
Right.
Which is already bad start.
What do you call a gun? A shooter McJig?
I landed on Nina.
No, that's not good.
And I said, it was something like, I don't have a talking disorder, but my Nina got that stutter.
How is anybody supposed to know what that means?
I don't slur my words, but my Nina do.
My Nina? That just sounds like your fucking
My
Nana.
My godparent.
Yeah. My Nina, she stutters.
She stutters hard.
Cut to a middle-aged Mexican woman going, how was your day? How was her day?
I'm telling you, dude, I was really trying. I was trying to see what hard shit I could come up with.
My Nina has a stutter.
I was like, pull up to the hood, you know, I'm
couldn't
popping the trunk. But there ain't no trick-or-treating going on in this punk.
No one's used the word punk.
And I imagine like some hard-ass rap song and they go, punk.
No one has used the word punk non-ironically in over several years.
I learned a lot about myself. I'm not hard.
I actually learned a little bit about our family, Nick.
They're hard.
I mean, yes. We're hard constantly. Blue Chew. Get at us with the sponsorship.
Get at us.
We really need the sponsorship.
We need the free sample. I mean the sponsorship.
No. Just the sponsorship. Stop trying to get Blue Chew for free.
Yeah. No.
Anyway. Do you know? Well, actually, I don't
Muffin
know.
Man.
Do you?
That lives on Cherry Lane.
Do you know that motherfucker?
Does he owe you money too?
Fucking owes me so much money.
I lent that bastard some sugar.
Then he just ran away with it, and then he said, "You can't catch me, bitch."
I lent him some sugar. And then he fucked my wife. Left.
I lent him some sugar. And now I've raised his illegitimate son.
It got dark. It's weird.
It got dark fast.
But what were you saying about our family?
Actually, I don't know if I should say this. Oh, fuck it, I'll say it. Did you know we have an ancestor called Sven the Younger? Didn't know that, did you?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Sven?
Sven. S-V-E-N.
Yeah, Sven.
Sven the Younger.
Was he a Viking?
I wish that was where this was going.
Or was he a Viking?
I wish that's where this was going.
He was like a baker.
He was like a farmer.
Nice.
But if we don't tell anybody that second part, we could be like, we're descended from Sven the Younger.
They're like, yeah, Sven the Younger, dude. He's one of my ancestors. Cool, what'd he do? Used scythes and shit.
Do you know why they call them Sven the Younger?
He was the youngest.
No, it's actually yes and no. But here's yes and no. So originally, his parents had a son named Sven, and then they lost him.
They lost him.
It just says he was lost. So then they had another baby, and in honor of that Sven, they named him Sven. But then the old Sven came back.
They're like, fuck.
Yeah. So then
Where'd
they
you
called.
go?
That's what they're saying. So then they called him Sven the Older, and then our guy is Sven the Younger. And I go, that's the most stupid reason.
Wait, how are we not related to Sven the older?
I guess we technically are, but we're more related to Sven the younger.
How did you figure this out? Did you take an ancestry test?
Well, we have a book at my house.
A book?
Yes. So Grandpa Chuck, he had a book at their house, and then he gave it to us. Yeah, he gave it to my mom and grandma, and they brought it home, and it has like a whole. It's not very detailed.
Yeah, like Sven, he was younger, lost the older one. He died.
Kind of was like that. So apparently, a guy in the 70s who we were related to made a book about our heritage of our family, and he did a little history on his grandpa, which is Sven the younger. And they go a couple generations ahead of us.
What the fuck? I'm just picturing like, oh, we lost Sven. Yeah. They have a new one. They're like, we can name this one Sven. And they're like, yeah, but like Sven Jr.?
He won't be the same.
Sven 2? No, he's not a sequel.
Well, they were originally just going like, they had Sven, they lost him, and then they had this baby, and they're like, what should we name him? Sven. But we already have a kid named Sven. Yeah, but he's gone now. I don't know where he's at.
He took our money, our car.
He took our money and our car. And, just honestly, I'd rather him be the Sven than that fucker. And then he came back, and then they were like, so what should we call him?
They were like, we always liked Sven, but like not the older.
Not the older one. That's how they referred to it. That's how it got on. It's like the older one sucks.
Yeah, like we can't take.
I like the younger one.
Can't take his name. Gave it to him.
All right, you're Sven the older, and you're Sven the younger.
Imagine it wasn't Sven the older. It was Sven the dickhead.
He wasn't older. He just fucked it up.
Like Sven
so you're
the
Sven the younger, and you're Sven the piece of shit that left us.
Still waiting for our car to come back, but whatever.
It was the 19 somethings, or is it 18? I don't remember.
It's probably 18s.
It was probably 18. It's 18 something. We only get one car in the entire village.
Do they even have cars at that point?
I have no idea.
We only get one cart.
I think they came into the 1900s, no? The car? Because
the first car invented.
We do have the internet.
1885.
Oh, shit.
So it could have been.
Yeah, they probably did have a car. But they couldn't afford a car because I imagine those are like expensive at that time.
And they were farmers.
So they were rolling. They were rolling.
They were farmers. Yeah, but during the potato famine.
Potato famine this.
Fuck. But yeah, that's weird. I just like how there's always one family member that's like, I could write a book on us. I could do it.
And it's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, because it's literally 2 pages where he describes Sven, and then he talks about his own mother, who shoved a broom handle down a woman's throat.
Nice.
And then it kind of stops, and then it shows us pictures, and then it gives us the blood. It gives us this like, it's hard to explain what it is, but it's like a family tree, but it's more like
the patriarchy.
And it needs to stop. The fucking patriarchy needs to stop.
Fucking patriarchy, man.
And it's just, but then it's just like words of like family members. So it has Sven the younger's family, and then his youngest daughter married. Is it his youngest daughter? I'm gonna say his youngest daughter. His youngest daughter married, Haskins.
So we're not even like really related.
No, we are, but we aren't.
We're like barely related.
We're barely related to Sven the younger.
That's a reach.
And then that guy's father, the husband who married the daughter of Sven, he had a grandfather, and he's basically who brought our name to America.
Sucks.
But guess it was called. His name was Ebenezer Askins. We could have been an Askin. Well, I could have been Askin. You have a different name,
Yeah,
which we're cutting out.
I'm chilling, man.
And so, but then luckily, the son of that guy was like, "Yeah, let's just throw an H on top of it. Let's throw the."
Askins.
I think his name was Alonzo Haskins. Was then
See, that's a cool name.
right?
Ebenezer Alonzo.
That's actually really cool. Dude, that's some sick names back then. We had a Sven, an Alonzo, and an Ebenezer.
Ebenezer's over here like I'm Ebenezer. And then there's Alonzo. And he said, let's throw an H on that bitch.
Yeah, and he named his son Lonzo Jr.
That's pretty cool too. What the fuck? We had Alonzo in our family?
We had an Alonzo in our family.
I like this.
I might name my kid Lonzo. You don't know.
You know what I'm gonna do.
I'm a wild card, baby. Sven the younger. Let me ask. Do you have a kid?
Sometimes. He doesn't like me anymore, bro.
Why doesn't your kid like you anymore?
I don't know. He literally told me that he likes my girlfriend better than me.
Well, that's easy because you're got to be like a strict guy. That Allie's kind of like Allie.
Strict, bro. I'm just kind of like, do you, man? And he's like, fuck you. You didn't give me a large Sprite.
Yeah, it's easy to hate your real parents and love a person who's not related to you.
Yeah.
That's fucking life. That's what Alonzo did to Ebenezer.
There's so much lore.
I will say, though, it is crazy that did give me a little bit of information about our family.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I want to do an ancestry test.
I would like to know.
They're just going to be like, yeah, you're Mexican.
No, but you're like...
That's it.
First of all, I just said our ancestor's name is Sven. You're going to have more than just Mexican in there.
Yeah, but that's only one little portion.
We do have an Alonzo.
Exactly. Shit went right back.
Yeah, but then there's other.
Ebenezer saw a Mexicana and said, "Oh, hello."
Hola, I am Mr. Askins.
I'm Mr. Eskins, and I like your booty.
Hey, I like a lot.
He goes, "You want to add an H on it?
You want to throw an H on that ass?"
Oh shit!
Cause I'm right here, baby.
Right here. Oh man, yeah, that is weird though.
It is.
Ebenezer, who the fuck?
I don't know.
Scrooge looking ass motherfucker.
That's what I was thinking.
Gets all mad.
Dude, what are the odds that we had an actual Ebenezer, like a real person named Ebenezer in our family?
I wouldn't have thought it.
I wouldn't have.
Askins.
Yeah, we could have had Askins.
That's
Well,
just like your ass friend.
Your ass friend.
We're just Askins.
And at first that was weird because it gives you like a family tree and it shows you the kids.
Uh-huh.
And he had Alonzo and them had daughters. So at first I was like,
Our family died.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's because that surname started to just fade out because obviously you would take the woman takes the man's name,
Yeah.
which is dumb. But that's the patriarchy.
Needs to stop.
It needs to fucking end. Why do we make that a joke? It's so true though. Yeah, so then I'm looking through it and I'm like, oh shit, so where does it come back up? When did we come back?
How did we not die?
Just that they had a son and then it's kind of a straight down from that guy. I'm trying to remember his name. Because there was just him.
It's just Jim.
Because our parents are, according to that, was like the 7th generation from Ebenezer. So then we're the 8th generation, and then
You
our
would be
kids
very
would be
disappointed.
It would be.
He'd be like, I came from Sven's nuts to witness this shit.
More like Sven the boring. The boringer.
Boring. I bet you the older one was cooler.
He was a dick.
Probably smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, he was
Stood
probably
out of
cool.
schools and said, "Hey kids,
Hey kids.
want a cigarette?"
I imagine him like, because his name was like Sven, so he had to be like, I imagine him Swedish for some reason, which could mean we do a Viking in us. And then he goes, and he just outside his clothes, he's like, yeah, smoking dope, no?
It's really nice.
Just this terrible Swedish accent, like,
It's a good life.
You want to do cigarette now?
Oh shit.
That would look cool.
That would look cool.
I feel like that's German now. I feel like we've offended.
Maybe Sven was German.
That could also be true. We have no idea. I don't remember.
I think it's Norse. Nordic?
Nordic?
Yeah, you ever seen Frozen?
That's where you get Norse.
The race.
Not, Vikings or, I don't know, the country of Norway.
I've seen us. We're not descendants of Vikings.
Yeah. Well, I believe that now. You brought up fucking Frozen.
Actually, no, because your dad's pretty tall.
It could be. And Grandpa was tall.
Wasn't a fucking Viking.
Grandpa was tall, though.
But he could drink like one. Maybe we're Norse.
Dang it. Maybe we do.
Oh, shit.
We need to take a DNA test. And we'll do it live on the podcast.
DNA test. That would be cool. Ancestry test. No, like, comes back. Yeah, you're not Norse.
You're not.
Just white.
You're white.
What made you think you were descended from those guys?
You're fucking crazy. Those guys won wars and shit.
You guys can barely get a Cheeto in your fucking mouth.
I was gonna say something similar. It's like you guys watch Frozen and cry.
It was sad.
It was a great movie.
They didn't want to let it go.
And I will stand by that as a real fact. Frozen, great movie, but still.
Frozen 2? We don't talk about.
Actually, I'd say Frozen 2 is better than Frozen.
I've never seen either of them.
I have. So we're not Vikings.
I was confused, honestly. I didn't get who the villain was.
And then which one?
Either.
Well, the first one, isn't it like that douchebag prince?
Like a boyfriend?
Yeah.
But why?
It's kind of really relates to you a lot in some ways. A lot of
Like
parables.
I'm a shitty boyfriend.
I mean, you guys just met. You guys get engaged really fast.
Oh, yeah, you should hear what I tell her.
What?
I'll be like, yeah, I just want to marry you sometimes so I can divorce you. She was like, why? I was like, so I can marry you again, obviously. And then you divorce me. I was like, then you take the kids. And then the dog. I was like, probably the cat. Leave me with nothing. She was like, why are you getting so deep into this? And I was like, and there I am, just sitting, drinking a beer on the couch.
Alone.
Doing a
by
crossword
myself.
puzzle.
In the dark.
Can't find
So
a
I can't
four-wheeler.
read the crossword puzzle.
Doing crossword puzzles in the dark. Trying to figure out a 4-letter word for whatever the fuck's on this page because I can't see.
Is it the dark? Feels like a 4-letter word.
For dark.
4-letter word across. Okay. I can't read.
Too bad I'm illiterate.
Too bad. I'm what the blind call illiterate.
I said that shit yesterday. I was in a lab class and someone was like, yo, is this like whatever solution I'm looking for?
Right.
And I was like, I think so. I was like, it's kind of dark in here. I can't see. Too bad I'm illiterate.
That's a good joke. Too bad I can't read either way.
But no one said anything, and I was just like, man, that would suck if I was illiterate. I really started thinking about it. I was like, you imagine that, dude?
Nothing's worse than it throwing a joke out that nobody laughs at.
And just getting deep into it.
Yeah,
Sinking into it.
and now you're sitting in it, and now
Yeah.
you go, you know what? That would be terrible.
I was like,
Maybe this wasn't a joke. Maybe that's a real fear of mine.
I was literally like, I looked up and I was like, that would suck, right? Just being illiterate.
Just trying to get anybody on your side. Please? Am I right?
Just agree with me.
Somebody should say yes.
But yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. No shit, it is.
Yeah, it sucks when those don't land. I gotta go out tonight.
I hate when people say I gotta do something. Because
I gotta make sure my girlfriend gets home safe.
Because that usually implies it's not your choice.
But I think I'm expected to drink. I told her, I said, I come from a long line of alcoholics.
I don't. I mean, we shouldn't get into it, but yes, we do come from a lot of alcoholics.
The people can know.
I mean,
We come
let's
from
not.
a long line of alcoholics.
Let's
It all
not-
started with Sven.
Sven the older, first of all.
Yeah, it wasn't the younger. Younger was cool. He played his rules. He ate his veggies.
Good. He plays with. He caught his fish. He played his rules. He farmed. The older fucked off to somewhere in Europe.
For a month or something.
And then came back and was like trying to take his name back, but you can't take his name
You
back.
imagine that's why he came back. I heard you name this little fuck Sven.
I heard you name this little fucker Sven too.
It's like a baby. What's up? What's up, shithead?
What's up, buddy? He's just poking his chest. Hey,
Sven? More like little baby boy. Little bitch boy.
Sven? More like I don't have anything, but fuck you.
More like Venn diagram.
More like
Look at ass.
more like Evan, like Evan. I don't know.
Like Evan. He's just renaming him. More like Sean. Because you look like a Sean.
You look like a Sean. I love how we're using your leg as a baby.
Fuck it. But yeah, no. I told her, I was like, bro, I said, me going out's a bad idea.
It is.
I said, because I don't have that person to go, hey, you're drinking a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I said, I've never had that. Even when I went out with our grandma, dude,
I know.
she let me off the chain. She didn't give a fuck.
It's our grandma.
Grandma was like, go ahead. I was throwing up in her brother's truck. She didn't give a fuck.
It's definitely unleashing a beast there that nobody needs.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone thinks I'm so like, whatever.
No.
It takes a lot of discipline, bro, to keep me channeled in.
It's true. I just don't understand why she wants you to drink, though. But I guess I get it, because if you're the one sober guy in the group,
It's not fun.
it's not. As the guy who doesn't drink at all.
You gotta watch everyone.
As a guy who doesn't drink or smoke, I know. That's
Yeah, I
very
thought about
shitty.
just going and smoking, but who knows? We'll see. See where the night takes us.
I'm worried for
But
you.
apparently, my sister and her sister are bringing dates, so I don't even know why we're going at that point.
Yeah, what?
I'm not going on a triple date,
Did your girlfriend also say she doesn't go out often?
but we're gonna be at the club and it's gonna be loud as fuck, right?
Oh my
And
god.
this is like a first date for both of them,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like,
That's what I'm saying. What did I get?
it's like a break where like the beat cuts for 5 seconds. Yeah, and like I was just saying,
I was just saying, I like clown penis.
and then hit me in the face.
Dick. Just the word.
Like that's not a first date, bro.
It's not. God
But,
damn it.
I don't know, dude. So apparently I'm going out, which is weird because I ruined last week.
I was gonna say, did you go out and then you guys had a terrible time together?
She was like, "You just look angry," and I'm like,
I am angry. You look angry. I am.
"I'm not happy
Well, I'm not happy
at the
either.
moment, at least."
I'm not angry. Just not happy either. I'm actually very. You know what? I am pissed.
I'm kind of upset. Oh shit! But yeah, dude,
I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna navigate that, Chief.
I'm just gonna fake it till I make it, brother. But off of our personal shits,
Personal shits and gigs.
let's get into our main topics of the evening.
What are our main topics of the evening?
I don't know. I don't have the Google Doc.
Oh yeah. Watch this segue. Fucking watch it.
Reverse.
Crisscross.
That was the segue you had. You're like, watch this segue. Now jump 3 times. Oh shit.
What does it go? Limbo or something.
Limbo.
No, that's the wrong song. Sorry.
What
I
is
don't
it?
memorize the electric slide.
Everybody clap your hands. And then it cuts to us going, watch this. Or us into the next topic.
Watch this. One of the Pooh horror movies. What do you think about that?
Oh, we need the... So I watched it, right? Because you remember when this movie was first made.
It was
It
a
was
while ago.
all
yeah.
the craze. Everyone was like, holy shit, they're making a horror movie with Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I'm watching it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, let's just give it a chance.
That's already your mistake number one.
And like
Number
I'm watching
uno.
it, and I'm like kind of like, okay, like I don't really get why Winnie the Pooh would be pissed off that Christopher Robin left. Like,
Right.
whatever. Seems like
Whatever.
he's a little codependent, and he's
very codependent.
he needs to go see a therapist rather
He
than
does.
killing.
And instead of murder.
But yeah, so then I'm watching it, and I'm like, there's this one scene where this girl's running, and she's hiding, and she's like, oh
Right.
God. And then, of course, Winnie just, like, grabs her or whatever.
Yeah.
Rips her shirt off.
How?
Tits out.
What?
No reason.
Okay, so it's gonna be one of those movies, right?
Yeah, so you're like, it's one of those. They just want to use tits to get you into it.
Yeah, and they're like, this is a bad movie, but tits?
Yeah, and they're like, look at these titties. Only tits you see in the movie.
No way.
And it was like...
Wait, hold on. You're telling me then you only get to see that pair?
Yeah, but it's just random because it's like, Winnie the Pooh grabs her. Shirt rips off somehow. Don't even like really understand how.
Doesn't really make sense, the
Yeah.
physics of that.
Thrown her in a wood chipper.
Why?
Don't know.
God fucking damn it.
And he's like not even eating this people, so it's like, what's the gratification he's getting?
Wait,
here?
he's not? But he's supposed to be a
I
bear.
know. Cocaine Bear was more resolved than this movie.
Fucking Cocaine Bear went harder than this.
Yeah. At least they had a motive. He's coked out.
Really? I mean, it really wasn't a great movie either. Cocaine Bear was bad.
But at least Ice Cube's son was in it.
Yeah, his son. Why'd you say it like that? His son.
They couldn't get the real Ice Cube.
They couldn't afford Ice Cube, so they got his
He
son.
got a son.
They're like, O'Shea Jackson Jr., get your fucking ass over
They
here.
go, we got O'Shea. Oh, you guys got O'Shea?
You got
Yup.
Ice Cube? Junior.
No. You got Ice Cube? We got like what you get before Ice Cube.
The producer to the what's it called?
They're like
The
this is
studio
movie. Yeah.
execs, and he's like, guess what, guys? I think we got the perfect star for this movie. Has anyone heard of O'Shea Jackson? Ice Cube? What? Junior.
He goes,
Jackson Jr.
we got O'Shea. He was in NWA, like the band. No
movie.
No, the movie. The movie. He was in it.
He goes, has anyone heard of a guy called O'Shea Jackson from NWA? You know he was in NWA. You don't have to tell us who Ice Cube is. That's amazing. You got Ice Cube?
Yeah,
No.
kind of. Half of
you
him.
got Ice Cube? Oh, my bad. I didn't think you guys were gonna take it that way.
They're like, we got one of his X
I was
chromosomes.
talking about the movie.
We got his X chromosome,
Yeah.
or his Y, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever chromosome makes a dude.
I should really know this. I have a midterm on
I
Wednesday
know,
about
you
this.
really- you go to school for biology.
Yeah, it was funny. I was in Spanish class. This is
Yeah.
irrelevant, but I was in Spanish. And she's walking around going, does anyone have any interest in the medical field? And I'm sitting at a table with like 4 different people.
Yeah.
And they're like, so like, what are you guys going to school for? And everyone's like, business, sports management, business. And I'm like, microbiology. And they all went, what the fuck is that? And I was like, be honest with you, dude, not doing good in the science class. So I don't think I have the rights to tell you.
Do you even understand
No.
how your fucking the perception of you changed
Yeah.
in that moment? Because they now in their heads think, holy shit, he's a secret genius.
He's the smart one.
Yeah, he's the one in the group who's smartest.
No,
And I know that. But because you took a smart ass fucking thing.
I love saying it because I sound like I know what I'm doing.
But you sound so cool by saying microbiology. Because everybody else is like lame. Like they're like business or like whatever the fuck else. It's usually business.
Business. I'm an education major.
I go
Nice,
for
nice,
physical education. And it's like Motherfucker, you're a gym teacher. Go take a seat over there.
Take your lap.
Yeah. Go take a lap.
Take a lap.
And business boring. Everybody goes to business and then drops out.
And then I'm always like, yeah, microbiology. And everyone's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's science.
I do love how you're like, then you go, not doing good in the course.
Don't
can't even tell you.
Don't think I have the rights to tell you.
But even when you said that, I'm still like, he's a secret genius if I was them.
He knows what he's doing.
No wonder they look to you as the leader of the group.
He's doing some like weird shit, sciencey shit. Making an Iron Man suit.
He's probably making X-Men.
Fucking genetic motherfucker.
He knows what genes are.
That's why I went into microbiology, dude. I want to make the X gene.
That's so stupid, Nick.
I want to turn into Beast, bro.
That's so stupid.
The weird part is I don't know if he has a penis. So I might be giving up my dick.
Of course he has a penis. His name is the Beast.
You ever seen it?
He's always wearing shorts.
Does Beauty and the Beast have a dick?
If he's wearing pants, he must have a dick.
There's been a scene where he's not wearing pants. There has to have been.
No, I guarantee you there's no scene where he has no
And
pants
then is
on.
it like a dog's dick?
Oh my god, now these are the questions we need to
I know.
ask.
That's what I'm saying.
It can't be a dog's dick.
Is it blue too?
Well, what kind
On
of
Beast? Is it blue and hairy?
It has to, I was gonna say it has to be blue and
Or is it
hairy.
like a dog where it's shaved down there? Like hair doesn't really grow down there?
No, it says I assume it has to be like blue. Assume it has to be, right?
Talk about an X-Men's cock right now.
I mean, we're getting to the serious topics.
We're getting to the nitty
on
of the
L's
gritty.
and the jet. We get down to.
This is what people pay for, okay?
Well, now you got me curious about.
Yeah,
like,
what does his dick look like? And I don't want to look it up.
First of all, don't. You'll go
Yeah.
down a weirder rabbit
If
hole.
I met
than
Stan
this.
Lee, that would have been my first question.
If this is a weird way to go, the internet will take you weirder places. But
I need to find out. Did Stan Lee create Beast? Not like I know he.
I don't think he made
he
the
was
X-Men.
part of the original. Yeah, he did.
Oh, then he probably made Beast.
Well, yeah, but
Beast
I'm
was
not
one of
talking
the-
about the original Beast. I'm talking about like
What are you talking about?
talking about Blue Beast.
Well, they probably was the original and then he turned blue. Because
Who made
comics.
Blue?
Have you seen the original idea for Batman? It was
just a Batman.
No. It was actually just a man with wings. That was just he was gonna look a lot like Robin. Like imagine Robin without any of the like identifying like markers. It's just that color scheme. And I'm talking like the original like baby Robin, like original with tight fitting clothes.
Yeah.
Then he has like a Zorro mask, which is not like a full cowl. He just has like that, you know, the Green Lanterns wear, that Zorro type mask with wings, and that's who he is. Blonde hair.
Okay, well I can't figure this out. Well, there's a guy named
Who?
Gary Conway and Tom Sutton, which
Yeah.
I think they're very respective artists,
They,
if I remember
I
correctly.
believe they are. Yes.
I need to ask them if he has a dick.
All right, let's get his email up right now.
Gary. Gary, baby.
Gary, it's your friends at L's in the chat.
We just got one serious question for you.
We got one real question for you.
He's got a dick?
No, it's not that. What do you mean? Hold on. He's saying Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
His dick disappears.
He can teleport his dick.
That's actually amazing, but that's the wrong dick we're talking about.
I guess we could label this episode Superhero Dicks. We're just going down the list.
I love how we started out Winnie the Pooh horror movie to microbiology to
Superhero cock.
to cocks of superheroes.
It's a real question, dude.
I don't know if we can. We'll stop.
Since I brought it up, you've been like thinking about it, though, right? Like,
Well,
what's
yeah,
his
but I mean, I'm interested.
is it a red rocket?
Well, I don't think everyone, but is everybody else interested in this? It'd be a blue rocket,
yeah.
which is gross.
Gross.
So I'm cutting this.
Well, he has sex in the comics, so he has a dick.
Yeah, but okay,
have to
hold
assume
on,
it's
hold
not
on,
furry.
hold on. In the comics, does he ever turn back into a normal person?
No.
Then
I mean,
Blue.
there's obviously storylines where they can do that.
He's got a bear cock.
He's got a bear cock.
He's got
Or
a bear's cock.
Oh, that's fair too. But I think that's the same situation.
Judy, what? Now I'm starting to think of animals' dicks, and some animals have some crazy dicks. Like, I think ducks have like a fucking tentacle dick. That's a real fact.
You know they have teeth?
That's the one duck fact you keep bringing up.
It's amazing.
They have microscopic type teeth. Okay, if you're gonna text on the pod, I'm gonna text on the pod.
I'm giving relationship advice.
To who?
Because she was like, I hope it works out for both of them. And I was like, well, their first date's going to be at a club, so.
It's not. Yeah. It's gonna end like the Hindenburg.
Shit's going down.
It's gonna end like the Hindenburg. Thank you. I thought you really didn't know what the Hindenburg was.
Going down in flames.
I really thought for a second you didn't know what the Hindenburg
Yeah, the
is.
balloon.
Yeah, you got it.
Balloon majigger.
Full of Nazis. I think it was.
Why don't we
Nazis.
use those anymore?
Because they explode violently.
You're like, yeah, that shit just exploded really bad. Yeah, we should really get back into those. But have you noticed
That's
whenever like cartoons make movies, there's always
Titanic.
that's the evil thing they go through.
What?
Is like they have balloon. What are they called again? Blimps.
Yeah.
They have blimps.
What are you talking about?
Like any post-apocalyptic movie,
They're blimps.
there's always a blimp.
Name one.
Like I was playing Ratchet and Clank, that new one.
Yeah, great about post-apocalyptic.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Papa.
it's in the universe where the villain takes over,
Okay, continue.
and he projects his message on a blimp.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like that's a go-to for villains.
I mean, it's a moving TV screen.
I mean, I would do it.
But like even then, we don't have. But that's also that was their basic understanding of like what the future was gonna be. Was like
Blimps everywhere.
we're gonna have blips everywhere.
I can see it now.
Look at all the advertisement we can get through blips.
Everyone's gonna see our ads.
We could get videos on those.
Check this out. You want a soda?
Hold on, a rocket put. Fuck, now it's on Mario Kart.
No.
Like, let's go on Rainbow Road. Don't worry about that, though.
It cuts to his like his first ad. You want a soda? I got sodas. No, that was a bad take, guys. We gotta restart it.
So are we rolling?
No,
I
zoom
told
out.
you guys to cut this part. It's just
Like being a villain nowadays is tough.
it's hard.
It's like a villain documentary.
It's hard with all these remotes.
Yeah. I told you guys to put it all on one universal remote.
Why is it so hard to get good henchmen nowadays?
I want to make that now. Like a villain documentary. He's making a documentary about himself.
Yeah. I am the Destructotron or something.
They go, take one. All right. Introduce yourself. I'm Dr. Destructo. And
I'm the ruler of the world.
I'm gonna rule the world in 10 years.
And action, rolling. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. So I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I'm gonna take over the world.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri. Dad killed mom. Basic shit.
And I'm the one true God of this world, and I'm gonna take it over.
And I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Oh, that's amazing!
We should really pitch this. This would be a great movie, a great TV show.
It would.
And it's just like cutting. It's his normal days, and like he's like planning this one thing. Like he's gonna blow up a bank, right? And it's like him sitting in the back, like it's getting all the behind the scenes where he's like, guys, we put the wrong bombs in there.
I like to imagine he's like in his office and he's going through like his papers and like there are like pictures of the bank around him and he's like, "This is never gonna work, Jerry." What do you mean? This bomb is not me. Fuck! For fuck's sake, this is a cartoon piece of dynamite, Jerry.
It says Acme on it. This is from the Looney Tunes, Jerry.
Sorry, boss, but you wanted bombs short notice. I specifically asked for C4.
And then he's in the he's in the bank robbing it, and he's like going over his script like, I want $10,000 a helicopter. Yeah.
He's like, oh shit. Or it's like those cards, like postcards, and he's dropping them. He's like, shit.
One of the hostages is like, oh man, you dropped him.
I'm the destroyer. I hear about the bank. Give me a helicopter. Fuck, that's too ahead.
And then one of the hostages goes, the hostages go, you should have numbered them. I know.
I know. I'm just saying. Shut up, Greg.
Why are you always here? I work here.
You should have numbered them. Okay, excuse me. I didn't know that you were robbing this bank.
God, we should have killed you the first time. We should have killed you the first time we robbed this bank. Yeah? Well, why didn't you? Because now I'm too attached, Gary.
Because I don't want your kids to grow up without a father.
I got to know you.
You seem pretty cool if you're not doing this.
I was going to give you a job, but then you pointed out the numbering thing.
Well, guess who lost the job opportunity? I really liked you, dude.
And we have benefits. He goes, oh yeah,
Dental.
what's your co-bear?
Dental.
Yeah, dental. Yeah? Yeah.
What's your copay? Basically nothing.
What would you say, basically? Like, what's that mean?
It's like, okay, it's like $20,000. I'm evil, Gregory. What did you want me to say?
I don't care that much about your dental.
What's your copay? Upwards $50,000.
Yeah, we're looking at like 10? 10 what?
Million? Like, that's not nothing. That's a lot. It's more than living wages. I'll never see that in my lifetime. Well, I'm sorry, Gregory. I didn't know that I cared. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was not an evil person.
I just like that line. Well, I'm evil, Gregory.
Yeah. Well, I'm evil, Gregory. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care about you, Gregory.
What do you want from me?
Oh, fuck. Somebody give us the funding right now. I want to make that so bad.
That shit would be hilarious.
It's like Flight of the Conchords with super
villains. He starts off at him being like a low-level villain.
Then he somehow takes over the world.
Yeah, at the end.
And he's like, fuck. Who put my face on the supervillain bill? The blimp. It all goes back to the blimp.
He goes, one day I'm gonna have a blimp.
It's like, this is in the beginning of the show, and he's like, no, one day I'll have my face on a blimp. And the guy goes, why a blimp? It seems weird.
They're like, well, they're pretty cool. I guess.
They're pretty. What do you mean? They're really cool. I guess.
I haven't really thought about it.
Very slow. Yes, they're the whales of the sky.
That's a selling point. You ever seen a whale? Yeah.
They're fucking majestic. All right?
They're
so, by logic,
put that shit in the sky.
They're the whales of the sky. Something stupid like that. They're like the belugas of the sky.
He goes, and I'll fight that shit. I'll fight that shit.
Yeah, but don't they explode? That was the Hindenburg. We don't use hydrogen in mine anymore.
Oh, man.
We just used oxygen.
Hydrogen ships were prone to detonation.
Yeah. You didn't think I knew that there was hydrogen in it, did you?
That's fucking phenomenal. That someone was like, let's just make a big ass balloon.
Well, I think when somebody first of all, some idiot was like, let's get a big ass balloon and put people on it. But then they're like, what, should we fill it up with helium? No, that's too expensive. That's finite.
It's finite.
So, air, too dense. Let's use we use hydrogen. Isn't that super flammable though? Well, don't smoke by it. We'll be fine.
Yeah, he's smoking a cigarette. As long as no one smokes, we'll be all right.
Sir. Hey, that was my cigarette.
Sir.
Now I got nothing to light.
Fuck,
Search.
It was like 5 cents.
Anyway, let's get on the Hindenburg, guys.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got a meeting at the Hindenburg. I'll see you guys later.
Apparently, the Hindenburg did, though, to its credit, had like a handful of successful flights.
Airships, the most villainous form of transport.
See?
I fucking told you, dude.
Villains are obsessed with blimps, and we don't know why.
It's so odd. James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or like they hijack a blimp and they're gonna crash it somewhere.
We're gonna crash the blimp into what?
The Goodyear blimp. You know, the ones in front of sporting events, and you're like, why are you still here, blimp? We move so slow.
Oh, we'll get there. Oh, God.
Do we still have blimps?
See? And then in fucking
Doofenshmirtz.
always had a blimp.
He did always have. That's his main form of transport.
That's odd.
Through the air.
You're on your airship, right?
Yeah.
Superhero comes in, or whatever, hero comes in. I'm taking you down. And it's like, cool.
We're going down together.
Cool.
Mr. Superman. I know, like, Man Super, you're here. Because we don't have the rights of Superman.
Man
Super.
Man of superpower.
Every guy.
Yes, it's me, Luther Lexer.
Lexer. It's me, Ebenezer.
Ebenezer Lexer. What?
Yes. I'm here to stop your plans. Okay. Then it cuts to outside. And that's how we lost Super Ever Soups.
That's how we lost Man of superpower.
Man of superpowers.
Oh,
Man of superpowers will be missed dearly.
It's a smart move. I get it now.
Yes.
I'm buying a blimp.
Anyway. I do get blimps now that we've discovered it.
Now that we really talked it out. I get it.
We also need funding for this supervillain
this
documentary.
Or this show? It's a show. It has to be a show.
It has to be a show.
I could see it being like Invincible.
It could be. I mean, Invincible's kind of mid, to
Like
be
he
honest.
goes, I'm going to blow this train up.
And with the click of this phone, I'll blow this. What's the password?
No, I tried.
With this cellular phone, I shall blow up every train in the metropolitan area. Try to stop that, Superman powers. Hey, J.
He goes,
Did you forget the password? the superhero?
He goes, try Dr. Scary. No, it's numbers.
Dr. Scary, use the @ sign for the A.
Is it your birthday?
Of course it's not. Why would it be my birthday? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? No.
No, that's not it. Oh, I remember.
431. 431. Or it's even funnier if he goes, fuck. And the superhero goes, you forgot the password? No,
Like,
I'm blowing up all of them right now.
You don't
Can't
hear
you? You don't hear him?
I know your super hearing can pick up on it.
Oh, I'm an old man. I don't need assistance.
I don't have health insurance.
Help. I am on the B train going
We're going
to Metro
southbound.
East.
He's like, I know you can hear their screams.
I can see
man.
you. I can see you making the noise behind your phone. No.
He goes,
I'm a kid. Somebody help me because I'm too young to be helped by anybody else.
oh shit, dude, that'd be hilarious. I want to make this so fucking bad now.
I do too. Oh no! I'm a single mom of 2 kids.
Who's gonna
I'm
raise
holding my
them?
babies in my hand right now. Who's gonna raise them when I'm gone?
Who's gonna raise them when we're gone? And the superhero goes, but she's holding them, so you can't hear them. He goes, "Don't gaslight me." Oh.
Don't gaslight me. Funny. I didn't realize that you suck.
He goes, "Don't gaslight me. The only thing I gaslit was the train." More fucking back, baby. With a vengeance, like Ice Cube Jr.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
I like how we're the only ones that know we were at a break.
It's true. Well, now you know we were. Camera died, so we cut just to fix the camera.
So we're gonna try this new thing, right?
What's this new thing?
Random questions. That's how we're gonna end every podcast now.
Is it random questions or
What was the
what
caption?
should we call it? Strange questions. What should we name this?
Strange questions works.
Because it just adds a layer of mystery to it.
Okay. Strange questions, all right? So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yes.
You can tell me how you would react. I'm gonna look on Reddit and see what someone said they would react.
Let's see if we're close.
And I want to see whose response is better.
Fair enough.
Or I could tell you my response.
Well, you should ask it. I say my response. You
I'll
say
say
yours, and then we'll see what Reddit is.
All right.
And then we'll let the people decide which is a better response.
So you're mid shit.
Always.
A fire alarm's going off. Fire.
Obviously.
What are you doing?
Fuck, that's a great question. First of all, well, it depends on so many factors, but I guess my first thought would be if I'm mid shit, so my pants are down,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, shit. Can't shit through your pants. So I'm getting up. Or no, actually, no, I'm finishing the shit.
Right?
I'm finishing. Because unless the fire is like in the stall next to me and I can feel it, I'm not.
But let me
not
say
getting
this.
up and leaving.
You don't know the fire's there. You just hear the fire alarm.
This is true. That's my thought. Is like I don't know where the fire is at this point. I'm mid
Exactly.
shit. I'm in the bathroom.
You're gonna finish.
I'm gonna finish and then figure it out.
Yeah. So I would do the
I
same.
might be a little quicker in my shitting,
Well, yeah, I'm wiping like a motherfucking Usain Bolt over there.
but I'm definitely finishing the shit and leaving.
But fucking yeah. I mean, if I knew the fire was near me,
I'm getting up with the. I'm
gonna
getting
take
up.
a piece of paper, put it in there, just kind of stuff it up.
That's an insane thought to be like, if the fire was right next to you, you're gonna try to do a. You're like, I gotta save my clothes. I'm not shitting myself.
Well, I don't want the chafing.
That too.
You ever had a shit chafe?
That's a fair point.
I'm experienced.
I guess I'd do the similar thing. I'd be like, you gotta plug it up and then you gotta go.
Yeah. But here's what I found on Reddit.
What?
So the question was, men who have been mid shit, when the fire alarm went off at work, what did you do?
Right?
Right. This is about as close as I can get to this.
Well, of course.
Someone said, I texted a coworker, said, yo, what's going on? Is this a simulation?
Right.
Guy said, don't know. I'm taking a shit on the third floor. He said, well, we're both fucked. Other guy said, yup.
He's actually more fucked because he's on the third floor.
Yeah, he's on the third floor. He's fucked.
So if the fire is where the first guy's at, he's fucked.
Oh, man. And then another guy said, fire alarm goes off. Think it was a test? We're getting ready to go outside and everyone is low-key panicking, trying to find the missing guy.
Right.
Finally, someone storms into the men's room and the coworker pooping shouts, let me die here.
Let me die. That's a good one. It also depends on the shit, man. Because what if you had like some Taco
diarrhea.
Bell there? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna
I
die.
wouldn't stuff I'm taking the L, dude.
Of course, I'm taking the L.
Because you ever had those Taco Bell shits where you wipe, you think you're done, and then it's like,
Yes,
you're like,
I think everybody has.
now I gotta start over.
Where you're like, oh, I'm done.
These
think
guys are more
everybody
like
has.
us, man. These last two,
I respect the guy who goes, I'm a text a coworker.
he has time to text.
Yeah.
He's not scared.
No.
He's like, hey, it's going on?
He goes, "Is this like a test or something?"
He's like, we're testing something?
Because at that point, he's assessing the danger. He's like, "Am I finishing the shit, or am I have to run out of here
He
with
Bear
shit
Grylls
in
it.
my pants?"
He Bears Grylls it.
Yeah.
He was a survivor.
He was. He assessed the situation. Now the guy who goes, "Leave me to die," clearly was a Taco Bell type guy.
Oh yeah, he had some Taco Bell.
He had some Taco Bell, and so he was at every point willing to die.
Yeah, he was done. He said, "I'm done. I can't beat this food. Fuck."
Just let me die.
And then there's these last two guys who I feel like really ride. Like they're in our realm.
Right.
This guy said, "Pray it's a drill. Push, wipe, run."
That's exactly what we would do. I mean, that's to me the best course of action.
It's a good call.
Cause like I'm not dying with shit in my pants unless like if the fire is like.
Well, when you die, ironically, you shit your pants.
That's true. Ironically.
So would they notice?
Good point. Maybe we should just shit our pants in a bit of a fire.
Oh, this is me right here, Eddie. It says, "I'm just gonna write it out, continue my shit. I'll make my way out sooner or later. I wonder how firefighters deal with this."
I would love to have a firefighter just ask him. Has anyone
On
been
the
mid
pod,
shit? Yeah. Has
have
anyone
him
been
right
mid shit during a fire?
Yeah. We should find a firefighter. Because then we can ask him.
That's
You're
what I
mid
meant.
shit.
But yeah, I wonder what he'd say.
He's trained
Would
for
he
this.
say like,
You think they
"Fuck
trained
it,
this?
just take the shit"? Oh, that's a good question. Well, no, hold on. It doesn't feel like a firefighter should know this. You know what I mean? Like
Unless he's been through it.
he's the guy who's responding to the fire. He's not the guy whose place is on fire.
But I feel like he would have a better mindset on what to do in that situation.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that. I'm just saying, I don't think their training consists of.
Like you're on the 8th floor.
All right, you're on the shitter phone.
We need to find a firefighter. Because now I'm going to propose this. I'm going to say you're on the 8th floor. You're mid shit. Diarrhea.
Yes, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell shit.
What do you
Fire
do?
alarm.
Fire alarm.
You know that there's a fire. It's not a drill. You texted your coworker.
Yeah, you texted your coworker. He says there's a real fire. You need to get out of there. We're talking bottom floor.
And you gotta ask him, what are you doing?
What are we doing, guys?
Oh, dude, we need a firefighter.
We do. Fuck, where would we find him? I mean, besides the obvious.
The fire station.
Yeah, I was like, where do we find a fire?
Gas station.
Fuck yeah, it sounded so stupid there.
Besides the obvious, Walmart.
So bad. What if I said that? You know, where would you find one? You know, besides the obvious. Walgreens.
Walgreens.
Kmart. There are a lot of burning Kmarts lately.
They love Kmarts. Those sick fucks.
All right.
But
I
just
know what
leave a
we're doing
note.
next week.
Leave a note. Tape it on the door.
We need to interview
Say,
one.
text this number. We need to know.
Text this number if you've been mid shit and there's a
We
fire.
should start getting guests, dude. I want to have interviews. We'll be like, "What's your take on the Jacksepticeye situation?" They're like, "What's going on with Jacksepticeye?"
What do you mean?
I'm like, "Yeah, just what's your take?"
Wait, what?
I just want to ask random questions like that.
Oh,
Like if we start getting guests,
yeah.
I want to just put a random name in there. Be like, "So, what's your take on the Derrick Rose situation?"
And just like see their confusion as they try to
They're
figure
like,
out what the fuck you're talking about.
What's going on with Derrick Rose? Yeah.
Yeah, but I also don't want to be those YouTubers like on the street just fucking microphone in people's face like, "What do you think of this? Hey, you're pretty, girl. Kiss me."
Oh, dude, I didn't even tell you.
What?
I mean, we should have finished, but
I think we are.
at school, there's an anti-government fucking riot.
Hold on.
Or not riot.
What do you mean?
It wasn't a riot,
It was
but
a protest.
it was a protest. Fucking weird. Now I
Why?
think you don't have to have permits.
What?
You can just have an anti-government
Well, I mean,
protest on the fucking school.
oh, for what's it
The
called?
video.
Yeah, well, actually, that does kind of mean that. If they could let a protest happen. But
No.
a protest is different from filming because your constitutional right lets you do protesting.
Hmm.
There's no constitutional right that says
I
film
just
your
found
tube.
out you could walk around with your dick out as long as you're not erect or touching yourself.
That actually makes a lot of sense because
Yeah.
nudists,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get arrested.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
You can't be doing it for sexual gratification. It's the only stimulation.
So you can't go
Stipulation. You can't just be nutting in the middle of the road. Oh. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And that's actually very cool.
But anyway, guys, we're back.
We're back at it.
Consistently. It's
You didn't even say the word right. You didn't even say consistently. We're back. We're gonna do this right this time.
Thank you for choosing us in the chat.
What did we normally
I'm Anal Poppy.
I'm asking.
Stay beautiful.
And put L's in the chat.
Fucking stupid still.
Fuck!